Right, and it's that time of the week again. We are sponsored by Super 6. Remember, if you've downloaded the app yet on the Apple Store or the Play Store, wherever you get your apps from, join our league, Club S6. Please join our league. We're giving away £100 classic football shirts voucher every single week if you finish the top of our round, top of the league. And you could, of course, win £250,000 if you get 6 score lines correct. This week, I managed to get 6 points. Now, I haven't heard how many points these guys got yet, so I don't know if it's good enough to finish on top of the league. I got the United result correct. I got the City result correct as well. And I predicted Brighton to beat Chelsea, which was a big one. I'm assuming Rory didn't do that. Lads, what your points,
lads? I came bottom with 4 points. I somehow didn't predict a Chelsea loss. I thought Chelsea would somehow scrape a draw against Brighton. I can't believe how poor they were on the weekend. But it's my first time coming bottom of the league between us three lads, so I feel devastated. What can I say?
I'm over the moon. Because if you got 4... that means that for the second week running, there is a champion in the house. I am the king of Super 6. I need you to refer to me as only the king of Super 6.
King
That's how you have to talk to me.
Super 6, yeah.
That is who I am. That is a second week running. I managed to accrue 7 points.
Well, you never beat, though, Charlie Taylor, who got 20 points.
But guess who I did beat? Guess who I did beat? Who? Charlie Taylor, fair play to you. And, him doing well is very important. But guess who I beat? I just had a look.
Yeah?
Jeff Stelling.
Oh, Jeff, you're in the mud, mate. Jeff's in the mud.
That feels like a genuine victory. Like beating you is one thing, but it's to be expected from me. Beating you is one thing, but it's to be expected from me. Beating Jeff Stelling.
Jeff Stelling's been the best sports presenter in this country for 30 years, and he's losing to Rory Jennings. He's got to retire.
He is losing.
He should have retired last year.
He is losing to Rory Jennings, and so are you two. That's 2 weeks on the spin.
I'm just messing about. I'm just messing about on the app. Of course. I just want to see what can happen.
It's only fun, and this is the best thing about it. It's fun. It's totally free, and if you have a bit of luck, or in my opinion, have a little bit of unagi, you can win 250,000 bags of sand.
If you're listening to this right now, though, please join our league, Club S6. And guys, we've got something. There's a task been sent for us this week by the guys at Super 6. We've been set a task by the guys at Super 6, as Rory just flicked something at Buvey. And they have asked us to name the top 5 Premier League centre-backs of all time.
This could get nasty, couldn't it?
So easy. This is just so obvious. Top five of all time. Okay, I could do this.
Do we just shortlist 5 and then do an order?
Should we agree on a 5 and then work out
position? Yeah, I think we should do the 5.
Okay, I'm going to put 5 on the table. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. Rio Ferdinand is in this 5, in no particular order. Rio Ferdinand is in this 5. John Terry is in this 5.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell is in this 5.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Tony Adams is in this 5.
Not for me.
Yap Stam is in this 5.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Vincent Kompany is in this 5.
Yeah.
Do we all look? Hang on. So we've only agreed on 3.
Some marginal ones there. For example, if you're going to say Adams, and who else did you say?
Campbell.
You got to say Bruce and Palestine. I'm not here to do that. But if you're going to say them, I got to say them.
No, I think Tony Adams. I think Tony Adams is definitely in this. No. What, you think there was too much pre-Premier League?
These are my 5.
Go on.
Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Yap Stam.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. Do it in like start at the top. Start at the very top.
Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah.
My personal feelings on the person and all that have to come out. John Terry.
Yeah.
Yap Stam.
Just wait with Stam because we'll find out.
These are my 5.
Okay, Stam.
I loved Ricardo Carvalho,
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He was amazing.
He was fantastic, but did he do it for long enough? Thiago Silva?
Nemanja Vidic.
Yeah.
And Sol Campbell.
Buvey?
I'm John Terry first, Rio Ferdinand second. I'm Vidic third. Kompany fourth. And Sol Campbell fifth.
Mine will probably change if you ask me tomorrow, by the way.
It's very difficult, isn't it? Okay, we'll do it in order then. John Terry is the best centre-half to have ever played in the Premier League.
He is, by a mile.
By a mile. Rio Ferdinand is second. It's so difficult because I really do believe that Tony Adams has to be in this.
He doesn't.
He does. Adam, he was so good. He was so good.
No.
He was He was so good. It's unjust.
It's the Arsenal thing that happens again. Everyone that connected with
I don't support Arsenal.
No, what I mean is everyone connected with Arsenal gets hyped up to the nth degree.
No, this isn't that. This isn't. Tony Adams.
They weren't winning nothing back then. They were. Bruce and Palace were winning the things.
No. Adams
They weren't winning
Adams won the league. Adams won the league.
Yeah, later on.
No, he won it in 89, didn't he?
89 you're on about, okay.
Oh, that wasn't Premier League though, was it?
That was Division 1, wasn't it? Yeah.
It wasn't Premier League. But then he did also, obviously, captain the team to the double twice. Or once at least.
I might have to put Adams in over Sol Campbell, actually, the way you're saying about it.
Tony Adams, do you know when I
just think Sol Campbell's technically better.
When I think about what Tony Adams was like, mate, he was so good. I've read his book as well. Such a leader.
Yeah.
Do you know there was a game at Old Trafford, actually, right? There's an amazing moment in his career when he was really young. He scored an own goal at Old Trafford. And the whole of Old Trafford were like giving it that Eeyore. Do you remember like they used to call him a donkey? And then like the front page, can you imagine this front page of like the Mirror? You know when the Mirror's selling 3 million copies? It's Adams with like donkey ears. And he comes back and wins the league.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think
he's one of those players that gets hyped because, again, the same reason why I think John Terry will never be better than Rio. He made defending look hard. And you know, when these guys make defending look hard, people hype them because they're making last-ditch challenges and that. The likes of Rio had it in their head, an extra yard, made that space, made that.
I think John Terry did.
I don't think Tony Adams is in. No, I think John Terry is amazing. As a sense about, I don't think Tony Adams anyway. People ridicule me if they.
What about Company? How highly?
I think Company was excellent. I think he's ahead of Tony Adams, but he might not even be in my top 5. People look at me and say I'm biased because I picked so many Man United players, but the facts are we won 13 Premier League titles for a reason.
I don't think.
You know what I mean? Jackson won the treble. Rio and Vidic won 3 in a row.
I don't think anyone's suggesting that.
But you know what I mean?
Sam's longevity would be an issue for a lot of people.
That's the only reason why.
That's why I'm not putting Carvalho.
Otherwise, Jackson probably goes 1.
I think we've got to talk about the narrative of some of these centre backs. I think Roy's talked about Tony Adams' narrative in Premier League in the history of the Premier League. I think Vincent Kompany scoring a big header against Man United to win our first Premier League title, a goal against Leicester City out of nowhere, a guy that was constantly injury prone. He had to get himself fit week in, week out, and he led City in a way that I've never seen the club be led
Ricardo
before.
Carvalho deserves a shout, though.
So does Thiago.
I used to always. I can't back Thiago Silva in the same way. I know you
won the Champions League. Came here and won the Champions League.
Nah, but when you look at
Premier League, the longevity.
He won it for
he hasn't won a league.
Ricardo Carvalho though was on a different level, bro. Some of the strikers he was playing up against, and the way he read the game.
Yeah.
The way he made it look so easy. I also think Ricardo Carvalho had a huge hand in making Terry look as good as he did as well.
No, Terry made Gary Cahill look good. David Luiz.
Bro, Terry learned a lot of Carvalho, bro.
Desai was huge.
Because at that point, Terry was quite young.
Desai was, for that player, it was Desai with Terry. God, this is a great conversation.
It's very good, yeah.
This is a great conversation.
I love Carvalho. I thought he was...
So
you look at what he did at Porto as well, and then he come...
Can I just throw a spanner in the works in terms of...
Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Definitely Adams. Am I in?
Are we missing any of the new generation?
Such as
Van Dijk?
No.
Diaz. No, not Van Dijk.
Just out of interest.
No.
Absolutely.
Because of the drop-off this season?
Rio did an interview recently.
He's not in the top 10.
Rio did an interview recently, and
I
he said it the best. He goes, let's look at them at the end of the career, but even if you look at them right now,
Yeah.
they're nowhere near.
Does John Stones creep in 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years?
I think John Stones is excellent.
Ruben Diaz, in terms of his ceiling, could be one of the best
John
I've ever
Stone's
seen
ahead
at the
of
club.
Ruben Diaz at this moment.
Yeah,
in terms of legacy,
there a bit longer, of course. Yeah, a bit longer. But Ruben Diaz, the quality there is unbelievable.
Like, if you go for City's Premier League 11, you probably got Company and Stones, right?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, where you go, them two stand out.
That would be the team.
Although Diaz is amazing, and he's had a season where he was incredible.
Do you know what we should do? Put people on the table, even if we're just going to dismiss them from clubs that aren't represented or we haven't discussed. So, for example, I'm going to do it, but I don't agree with it at all. Ledley King.
He was a crazy talent.
I really like him. I think he's top 12.
But it's almost the injuries that he had means that he wasn't. He should have been.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
His talent
alone, the man wasn't training.
Yeah.
Anyone else that you can think of? Like who was that Blackburn team? Who's centre halves in?
Colin
Hendry. Yeah, no. Gaz had done him a mischief at Wembley when he pinged it past Gorham.
Andy Gorham, remember him? Emergency
Gorham,
loan.
Over Hendry.
He had an emergency loan to Man United.
Did he?
Yeah, we needed a goalkeeper. I think.
And what, Fergie?
Carroll was injured at the time. Howard was injured at the time, and we went, Jesus, we need Andy Gorham.
No way.
And Andy Gorham came in for like a month.
Someone like a Sammy Hippier, does he?
Possibly. He was Liverpool.
Not for me, but I think
five, mate.
there's not a Liverpool centre-back, is there, really?
Top 10.
Van Dijk's the only one that could get close.
Yeah.
Is there any other club here? What about from the two Arsenal eras, the two very good eras?
You have Lauren.
Kolo Toure.
Lauren.
No, Lauren was right back, innit?
Sorry, not Lauren. Was it Colo Touré?
Polo Touré and it was. I mean,
Campbell.
the other Arsenal centre halves would be Steve Bold, Martin Keown, obviously Tony Adams. It would be players like that, Jules Grimandi.
What a name. Stepping off on them, man.
Yeah, Oleg Luzhny.
Oh, my. No, they're not going to be nowhere near. Tottenham,
aren't we?
So,
I think we've done it.
Tottenham's Jonathan Woodgate and Ledley King.
Hang on.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Should
just trying to go
Steve
through
Bruce
teams.
be in this?
That's
Seriously.
what I said. If
Yeah,
you're
but
not going to say Tony
just said-
Adams,
yeah, but
I'm
you
going to
just
say
said no.
Bruce
I don't know why
McAllister.
you said no. You said
But
I'm not going to do that. I don't know
the
why
reason
you
I
said
wouldn't do that is because you go Rio, Vidic, Stam first. But Bruce and Pallister.
Was Vidic much better than Bruce then to not put Bruce in?
Oh, Vidic won 2 Player of the Years. He was immense, you know. He won 2
Man United Player of the Year.
Premier League Player of the Years.
Aye.
He won 2 Premier
amazing.
League Player of the Year.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. I put Rio and Stam both ahead of Vidic, and he won 2 Premier League Players of the Year. But if you look at Steve Bruce, when we won the league, he won like
goals
11,
as well,
12 goals.
Yeah, yeah. Big
He was
goals,
incredible.
Big goals, yeah.
Big goals as well.
Yeah.
Pallister, he had no knees.
Palace, not for me. Not for
Pallister
me.
had no knees, and he was such a good footballer. Do you know how incredible he was?
Yeah.
I watched the game against Juventus the other day. We played against Del Piero and Inzaghi. Pallister was at the end of his career in '97, bringing the ball out of play like he was prime whoever. It was
Always makes you
not-
think of Gianfranco Zola. That goal, you know, that's that goal, the Pallister. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Mate,
was,
this is such a good topic.
it's-
Jack,
there's so many.
I salute you. This is a really good topic. The only problem is, I think that we're finished. We might have to pick this up on a round 2. Can we do that on our own podcast? We make the rules on our podcast.
We can do what we want.
I'm going to have to think about this with more time and consideration.
Yep.
Because
my top-
off the top of my head, it's so difficult.
Top 5's hard. Top 3's easy.
Top 3's easy.
Yeah,
Top 3's easy.
that's it.
Top 3 goes
Rio,
John
Terry,
Terry, Rio Ferdinand,
Vidic.
Tony Adams.
Stam.
Oh, that's crazy.
Tony Adams
What,
isn't
you
when
think I shouldn't have left that
Tony
company?
Adams isn't in top
No,
five.
no. I think 3 is Vidic for me.
Right, the next 6 fixtures
Over Adam.
for the next round of the Super 6 at this weekend's games: Liverpool Forest, Leicester Wolves, Brentford Villa, Man City Sheffield United, Newcastle Tottenham, probably the game of the weekend, and Brighton against Manchester United, which is the game at Wembley as well. So for the next Super 6 round, those are the fixtures. And if you think you know the 6 scorelines, then go and download the Super 6 app. Go and join our league at Club S6. Get your predictions in. And not only could you win $250,000 if you get all 6 fixtures correct, but you could also win a £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher if you finish top of our league for that round. So those are the 6 fixtures. Any dead certs in there, lads?
Chelsea 2.
We're not predicting Chelsea. See, Super 6 have even given up on Chelsea.
No.
They don't even care.
no, it's
They don't want to cover Chelsea.
It's there, no?
It's not there. For the next round, it's not there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
They're in this round. Chelsea aren't in the next round. Liverpool, Forest, Leicester, Wolves, Brentford, Villa, City,
Yeah,
Sheffield, Newcastle, Spurs.
I like the, we've got to say Sheffield United, by the way. The FA Cup ties are dead cert for me because I think it's going to be a Manchester derby in the FA Cup final, which is incredibly
I'm
exciting.
Really, really hope it is.
I think it'd be a
I'm
nice
really worried
narrative.
about Brighton.
It'd be a nice narrative for Brighton to get there. You know,
Brighton
and
might be us.
or Sheffield United. for
Man
a
City,
championship
Man
club.
City will be in a final. There is, I think it will be Man United as well, but Brighton is the worst team that they could be playing.
We play Brighton twice in the next couple of weeks. They'll beat us once. I don't know which game.
Yeah,
You better hope it's the. You better hope it's the league.
Yeah.
you can afford that. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want this to sound really elitist, but it's just a way better cup final if it's a Mancunian Cup final, isn't it? It's just like a more exciting game for me to watch.
Yeah, I think you're right.